Next up is the second race of the day for the Dunlop Mini Miglia Championship, supported by Mini Spares. Good race for them earlier on, a great duel for the win between Aaron Smith and Rupert Death, with the latter taking the victory. The win in the Mini Lead class going to Dan Lewis. It's a partially reversed grid based on the results of the race we had earlier on. The top 8 in the Miglias have been reversed. So 8th place was Ben Colburn, number 55, and he starts from pole for this one, alongside Kane Astin. Top 5 reversed in the Libra class, so that's headed up by Les Stanton. As the cars start to head out, we caught up with some of the drivers earlier in the weekend.
Well, what a day we're having so far, and about to see some more mini action very shortly. We've come down to the garages. We're going to have a quick chat with Colin Peacock over here. Colin, you've always got a big smile on your face.
Oh, well, definitely that one. I mean, it went really well.
It was thrilling to watch, but of course the track very cold.
Cold track, yeah, but still really fast. Looking at 16.8, so I'm really pleased with that. And yeah, we'll bring it over the second race. Yeah, it's fantastic, really good.
You led me in nicely there, of course. Race 2, it's going to be warmer.
Yeah.
Going to go even quicker.
Well, but the sunroof down, you know. Yeah, hopefully get the sunroof down and, just enjoy the scenery a bit more. And, it'll be nice and warm. Hopefully the sun comes out, right? Is that the forecast?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Just tell me, how much fun is it being part of this club?
It's fantastic. And racing is only 20% of the fun. The other 80% is just talking stuff about minis and meeting people you haven't met for ages, seeing people, and so it's fantastic. It's a weekend really, and 20% of it's racing.
So the cars, how easy are they to get hold of?
Well, very easy. Phone up NDAP Owens or a few others, and you can get a car built. And it's really, really easy. And there's quite a few for sale. I'd advise anyone to come and join us. It's fantastic racing.
So would I as well. Colin, thanks very much. Best of luck for race 2, of course, and really good to see you too. We're afraid everybody's actually run away from us, so it's time for race 2 then. So let's hand over to your commentator, Dave Goddard, who's going to take you through the action. Enjoy.
There's Colin Peacock, full of fun as ever. As the cars come up onto the grid, there is Colin, the red car, second row of the grid. He'll be alongside Jeff Smith, but it's Ben Colburn in pole position, car number 55. Alongside Kane Astin, Peacock and Smith on row 2. Andrew Jordan's on the third row, who'd come back through the field after stalling at the start of race 1 into 4th place. Chris Morgan starts alongside him, and then we've got the protagonists from the first race, Aaron Smith and Rupert Death. They're on row 4 ahead of Phil Bullen-Brown and Kieran McDonald. Just looking to see, yes, Ashley Davies has made it back out, so we haven't got the 2 cars involved in the shunt at the start of race 1 by the look of things, unfortunately. No Sean King or Darren Mason. And the Libra class, top 5 on their grid reverse. We've got all 7 of them there. Les Stanton and Phil Harvey will lead up their grid ahead of Hugh Turner, Craig Cox and the earlier winner, Dan Lewis. Peter Hills and Richard Coburn completing the Libra class for the more modified A-Series engines. The cars coming into position on the grid then very shortly. Ashley Davies will be worth watching coming through. It looked like a brake failure that's pitched him into the gravel in the first race. Ben Coburn in the green and orange car on pole alongside the grey and Dayglow yellow of Kane Astin. Colin Peacock in red, Jeff Smith in orange alongside him. Just getting Peter Hills into position there towards the back in the blue car, the Welshman. 5-second board is held aloft. Here we go, race 2 for the Dunlop Mini Miglia Challenge, supported by Mini Spares. Waiting for the red lights to come on, they do so. They go out very quickly and off they go. One car very slow away in the middle of the field there. That's a white car. I'll try and identify that in a second, but a great start by Kane Astin in number 11. He takes the lead into Abbey for the first time. Look at Rupert Death up the inside. That's going to be a bit of a squeeze. He's made up about 4 places there off the line. Jeff Smith goes with him, but it's Astin in the lead. Kane Astin leads in the village for the first time. Death again trying a kamikaze run up the inside. Andrew Jordan around the outside, bouncing around there like a Formula 1 car on the outside there. Is that porpoising in a Mini? He's up into second place, Andrew Jordan. Colburn goes down to third. Colin Peacock in fourth. Then we've got Rupert Death and Aaron Smith. Not the best of starts by Jeff Smith there. Everybody is away okay. Pickup who's leading the Libra class at the end of the lap as well, but it's Kane Astin who leads the way down into Stowe Corner. for the first time. Chased by Andrew Jordan, the former British Touring Car Champion, won that with Honda. Third place is Rupert Death. He's just got ahead of Colin Peacock down the straight there. Then it's Colburn, and then Aaron Smith in behind the green machine. Ben Colburn, he and his father and brother race all manner of historic machines as well as minis. Jeff Smith in there as well, and Chris Morgan. Third in race 1, looking to go 1 or 2 better this time in the blue car. Well, bouncing over the curb there. Who was that? That was the number 18 of Lewis Selby, retired from race 1. Making his way through from towards the back of the Miglia grid. They complete the first lap then with the number 11 of Kane Astin out in front ahead of Andrew Jordan, who's leading the Libre class further back. It's Craig Cox, number 232. There's his brother Darren, CEO of the Race Media, coming under fire. A couple of cars in there. Astin under fire from Andrew Jordan in the number 1. Towards the link once again. Kane Astin throws it sideways. They're really into the swing of things now, this second race of the day. They are loving every second. Here comes Jordan looking to take the lead, the reigning Mini Miglia champion. Down the outside, he's taken the lead from Kane Astin, and now the slipstreaming will begin. Death in third place, 3 wide for fourth, Colburn in the middle, Peacock on the inside, Aaron Smith on the outside. Is there going to be a change here for fourth place? Aaron Smith has come through ahead of Colburn and Peacock. Towards club corner they come. Andrew Jordan has the lead in car number 1. Kane Astin nearly clipping his bumper there as they go into the braking area. These cars are specialists in racing as close as possible with no contact. Rupert Death in third place. Fastest lap of the race recorded by Aaron Smith in fourth, 1:16.497 as he goes over the line. Chris Morgan pulls out from behind Jeff Smith. He could take Ben Colburn here as well. They're 3 wide, blue, red and green as they go into Abbey, and Morgan does make it stick. Ben Colburn now having a go, starting from pole, but he's dropped back to around 8th place. It's the reverse grid format for you. Jordan leads from Astin, Death, Smith. Rupert Death lifting a wheel there. Colin Peacock in 5th position. Phil Bullen Brown keeping pace with Colburn now. They've raced together in historic minis a few times. Kieran McDonald rounding out the top 10, number 88. They switch and weave across the straight there. Rupert Death's gone through into 2nd place on the outside. Here comes Kane Astin on the inside. Death going for the lead. Andrew Jordan holds him off. Switched from touring car racing into historic racing. Shares a very modified Austin A40 with Father Mike, who we see out in the 7th day. They call it the Austin GT40. It's won many historic races over the years, normally against much bigger and more powerful opposition as well. Colin Peacock dropping back a little into 5th position now. There's Rob Howard under fire from Ashley Davies, who's come through quite nicely so far. There's number 69, Tony LeMay, the cream-coloured car, chasing Mark Sims. Andrew Jordan to the inside, holds off Rupert Death into Abbey. I thought Death was going to have an attack there. Kane Astin behind in the number 11. 20-minute race, plenty of time to go yet. Aaron Smith now with the lead as the pink number 21 car has a look at Kane Astin there. As they head through the link towards the right-hander onto the hanger straights. Sideways there, look at that rallycross style from Chris Morgan. He's got Jeff Smith on his tail, ex-BTCC man. Down the straight they come. Rupert Death going for the outside. Kane Astin for the inside. Andrew Jordan in the middle. Jordan holds his lead. 4 of them line astern through the right-hander. That's Stoke Corner onto club. Rupert Death really in attacking mode here. The silver and orange mini spares car, but he's on the wrong line for the left-hander at club, and Kane Astin's up alongside him now. Tries to get alongside, it's the left, it's the right-hander, but he has to bob back in because Aaron Smith is attacking too. Kane Astin's attacking and defending at the same time here. Cracking racing between this first 4. Colin Peacock's now in the clutches of Chris Morgan and Jeff Smith, then Ben Coburn, Kieran McDonald, Phil Bullen Brown, and the rest of them. Rupert Death all over Andrew Jordan for the lead, but Death's got to be mindful that Astin's there behind him. Anything can happen between these 4. Still 14.5 minutes to go. Mini racing at its best here on the Silverstone International Circuit. Andrew Jordan able to get a little bit of a break of just a few car lengths there. About 3 or 4 mini lengths. Still Still leading the mini lead category, if we look down the timing screen, is Dan Lewis. He's got ahead of Craig Cox now. Dan Lewis could be on for his double. There he is, the black and orange cup. Here come your leaders. Rupert Death trying an outside run, as is Chris Morgan, to attack Colin Peacock. And Death goes around the outside, takes the lead. Great bit of driving by Rupert Death. Now, can he get it round? He's run wide. He brakes a little bit too late there. He comes back in, nearly hits Jordan. And Andrew Jordan, I think, has got the lead back again as they head towards Club. They're side by side. Death's going to have the inside, though, for the left-hander, and he's done it. Rupert Death takes the lead. Started 8th on the grid. It's taken him to lap 5 to hit the front. Now he's got to hold off the attacks of Andrew Jordan. He'll be trying to get back ahead here down towards Abbey. They've got to be mindful that Astin and Smith are in behind them, and Peacock's starting to tow up onto the back of them now in the red, number 14 as well. Deep from Jordan. Astin, Smith, Peacock, Jeff Smith and Chris Morgan are just behind them as well. Could be 7 for the lead shortly. Rupert Death moving to defend into Village. Astin attacking for second on the back of Andrew Jordan. Shows what a great leveler this series is, how evenly matched the cars are, because some might expect drivers of the calibre of BTCC veterans Andrew Jordan and Jeff Smith to just drive away, given their experience, but shows how evenly matched the minis are. Series regulars know these cars so well. Andrew Jordan, of course, winning the title last year, and it took him time to reach the top in Mini Miglias. Demand a very specialist driving style, as we can see here. Jordan trying for the inside, he locks up. Well, he was going to clip the back of Rupert Death there. It is going to be shortly a 7-car train, because look, Peacock has closed up. Death runs a bit wide over the curb there. This could give Jordan the impetus he needs. Kane Astin could have a go for the lead here as well. Peacock, Smith and Morgan tow up onto the back of them. Here comes Jordan. No, not this time. Still 12 minutes to go. You almost wish these races could be an hour long. They produce so much action. Here comes Kane Astin up on the outside. Aaron Smith on the attack in the 21. Just biding his time there. Attention at his man. Whoa, and what happened to Aaron Smith there? He must have put a wheel onto the grass there. He got very sideways indeed. That was rallycross fashion. He could lose 4th to Colin Peacock here. Here comes Jeff Smith as well. He's getting into his strides. His first weekend in Miglia. Andrew Jordan, meanwhile, goes for the inside into Stoke Corner. It's all happening. Jordan retakes the lead. Now, what's happening for 4th place behind? I think Aaron Smith, yes, he's just about able to hang on there. Side by side between Jeff Smith, no relation to Aaron, and Colin Peacock for 5th position, the 2 red cars. Here comes the 11 of Kane Astin, the grey and yellow car, attacking Death now for 2nd place. Andrew Jordan has retaken the lead down the inside into Stoke Corner. Can he hang on in front? Still leading the lead class further back is Dan Lewis. 2nd is Craig Cox. 3rd, Hugh Turner. They're fairly well spaced out there. We concentrate on this brilliant lead battle between 7 cars. Colin Peacock's dropped behind Chris Morgan in the 45. He's having a good day. 3rd place in race 1. Here they come down towards the right-hander at Village. Aaron Smith all over the back of Kane Astin now for 3rd place. Jeff Smith in 5th, looking to tow up onto the back of the leading quartet. Seems like those 3 of Smith, Morgan and Peacock can't quite keep up with the pace of the first 4. Andrew Jordan weaves about. Which line's he going to take for Stoke Corner? He's making his rivals guess. 2 Swift-tuned powered cars. Jordan and Death lead the way, and Aaron Smith nearly nudges the back of Kane Astin. Aaron Smith taking some risks here. He wants 3rd place. He wants to go after Rupert Death after their battle earlier on, I think. Kane Astin holds that 3rd place. With Jeff Smith up the inside, he takes 4th. Came from a long way back there to take Aaron Smith, his namesake, for 4th position. He's adapted to the Miglias, having come up from the 7s very, very quickly indeed. Jeff Smith. And now chasing down Kane Astin for 3rd. Have we lost anybody? A couple of retirement, yes. Richard Colburn and Lewis Selby further back and pulled into the pits. Everybody else still running. Robbins returning from race 1 for them. Here comes Kane Astin up the inside. He's going for Rupert Death on the inside into 2nd place at Village. Kane Astin up to second. Now, is this allowing Andrew Jordan to get away in the number 1? Yes, it is. Swinging their way through onto the Grand Prix loop once again, down the hanger straights. There's Ben Colburn, son of Richard, who has retired, placed by Kieran McDonald and Ashley Davies further back. Actually ended up in the Gravel Club in race 1. Rupert Death back into second place, down the hanger straight, round the outside. Somebody off there, got a glimpse of, I think that was Peter Hills, number 126, from the Libra category. That was at Club Corner, pulled behind the barriers there. In come the leaders, Jordan, Death, Astin, Smith, and here comes Chris Morgan attacking Aaron Smith. No, you don't, says the man in the pink Mini. It's back to 45. Colin Peacock behind them in the number 14. Over 8 minutes still to go. 7 of them covered at the line by 1.9 seconds. Wonderful stuff. Ashley Davies has moved past Kieran McDonald up into 9th place, challenging Ben Colburn now for 8th. Rob Howard ahead of Phil Bullen Brown, who's dropped down to 12th in the ex-Peter Baldwin car. Through come the leaders. Onto the hanger straights. Jordan from Death. What's going to happen this time? Who's going to get into whose slipstream? Jordan breaking the toe, preventing his rivals from doing so there, moving across, that's why they weave about, but Death up the outside is having a go. Kane Astin blocking Jeff Smith slightly there on the inside run. Jeff Smith flings his car sideways through Stowe. Aaron Smith's dropped away a little bit from that group now into 5th place, into the clutches of Morgan and Peacock. Now towards the left at Club once again, this will be for the 10th time. Still 7 minutes remaining. Jordan leads by just 0.2 of a second at the line. Death goes around the outside, they're going to be side by side. No, Jordan stays ahead. He's stunning looking number 1 machine, powered by a Swift Tune engine, as is Rupert Death's, tuned by Nick Swift, legendary mini racer. He drives even more sideways than any of these drivers. Great to have him back out in the Miglias, as it would Endaf Owens, the Flying Welshman, and also Nick Padmore, the noted historic racer who races everything from these minis to historic Formula 1 cars. He was out at Silverstone last year. Kane Astin's getting impatient, flashing his headlights there at Rupert Death. He wants to make a move here. Death being obstinate in that second place, weaving about there. Here comes Jeff Smith on the inside. Astin moves to block him, and Aaron Smith trying to get round the outside. Something's got to give here. They're letting Andrew Jordan escape very slightly. Aaron Smith up the inside of Jeff Smith, attacking for 4th. As Jeff Smith lost that 4th place, he lost a bit of momentum when he had to slow to avoid the back of Kane Astin. Yes, Aaron Smith's got through, past his namesake, and now going for 3rd. Next is Colin Peacock, he's got back ahead of Chris Morgan. It's a 7-car scrap. Superb stuff. Over the line they go. 7 of them covered by 2 seconds, and smoke for Kieran McDonald, he's in trouble. 88 car slows. It's dropping fluid, needs to get that off the racing line. He'll be out of the race. He was in about 10th place. Jordan continues to lead. There is Kieran McDonald. He's pulled up on the Sir Lewis Hamilton straight. Marshall's running to help him, making sure the car is not on fire. We lost Peter Hills as well. We saw him pull up earlier on. Aaron Smith still has the fastest lap of the race, but he's mired in traffic behind Kane Astin at the moment. First 2 breaking away very slightly, Jordan and Rupert Death. Andrew Jordan showing the rest of the field what they missed in race 1 when he stalled at the start. What they missed is a view of the rear panel of his car. Yellow flags through Club because of the stranded car of Kieran McDonald, so no passing there. A little slower than usual and single file. Car's parked out of our view to the right at the moment. She looking down the straight. Here comes Deeth, they're out of the yellow flag zone now and he's going round the outside. Rupert Deeth as they come into Abbey, side by side. Jordan tries to hold him off there, absolutely side by side, heading towards Village. Jordan will have the inside for the right-hander. Can Deeth hold in second place because Astin's there as well. Jordan hangs on to the lead. Now here comes Kane Astin. Aaron Smith behind him. Close right up for second place again now. Great sight there as they swing their way onto the Hanger Straights. Back markers ahead, Les Stanton and Rob Humphreys about to be lapped. Les Stanton already waving to Andrew Jordan there, acknowledging that he's seen him flashing the headlights. Aaron Smith tries to get round the outside as they go into Stowe. 3.5 minutes remaining of this second Mini Miglia Championship race of the weekend, supported by Dunlop tyres and Mini Spares. Oh, and problems there, we've got a tangle and Kane Astin wallop straight in. Oh dear, what happened there? He must have bounced off Aaron Smith. That's who he was near, Smith or Rupert Deeth. Let's have a look, see if there's any damage to the other cars. Can't see any damage. There was a back marker near them, Les Stanton. I wonder if he clipped him as they tried to lap him. We saw that Les Stanton was there. Try and see a replay of that. Now Rupert Deeth ran wide. As he came back in, saw Aaron Smith. I don't think he saw Kane Astin was there. There's the contacts. And poor old Kane Astin goes flying off into the tyre wall. Big impact in the pit, just before the pit lane entrance there. I'm sure Kane Astin will be okay. They may be small, they're very strong, these little minis. That's a great shame. So it's now 6 for the lead. It's quite a wallop that Kane Astin took there. We hope he's all right. So it's Aaron Smith up to second now with Rupert Deeth. I think Deeth just ran wide coming out of Stowe. I thought it was a back marker, but it was Rupert Deeth. He ran a little bit wide, and as he came back in, I think he saw Aaron Smith, but he didn't see Kane Astin was there. So Deeth now third, then Smith, Jeff Smith that is, Colin Peacock and Chris Morgan. In the lead class, I think we may have a problem for our leader. Yes, Dan Lewis is in trouble. I noticed his last lap time was a 1:25. There he is, he's slowing. So the lead class leader's not going to get his double. Dan Lewis is out of it. That's going to give the class lead, I think, to Craig Cox in 2.32. Yes, he's already gone through. So Craig Cox, number 232, takes the lead of the mini lead category. Dan Lewis is out of the race. It's all happening in these closing stages. I think it'll be last lap next time around. Coming to the Hanger Straight now, the race leaders. Andrew Jordan with the headlights on to warn any back markers they may approach. Being chased by Aaron Smith. He will not want to finish second again. Rupert Deeth wants a double win in third. Jeff Smith wants his first Miglia win. The reigning 7 champion. They sling their way through Stowe Corner. Up to the left-hander at Club. Aaron Smith right on the tail of Andrew Jordan now. Left, the right, they're coming in to start their final lap. There's the board as they go into the Hamilton Straight for the last time, and Aaron Smith is ready to make his finishing move. So's Rupert Deeth. Jordan moves to cover. Which side should I go, he thinks. Managed to defend from both of them there. Now they'll all be starting. This is like the Caterhams. You've got to plan when to make your finishing move. It's all going to be into Stowe Corner, I reckon. Aaron Smith challenging Andrew Jordan. Deeth third, Jeff Smith fourth. Brilliant racing from the Mini Miglias as ever, testing these Dunlop tyres to their limits. Out towards the Hanger Straight they go. There's the Lever class leader, that's Craig Cox, number 232, chasing Tony LeMay. And here come the leaders down the Hanger Straights. There's yellow flags at Stowe though, no passing there. That's a shame, that'll be because Dan Lewis's car has pulled over. So no passing at Stowe, it's going to be all at Club, and I think it's going to be enough for Andrew Jordan, unless Aaron Smith does something very special indeed here. He's going for the inside. I don't think he's going to get there. Through Club Corner they come for the final time. It's going to be a first win of the season for the reigning champion, round the club complex for the last time, out of the final corner. Andrew Jordan wins at Silverstone. Second to Aaron Smith, third Rupert Death, fourth Jeff Smith, fifth Colin Peacock, sixth Chris Morgan, as quickly as that's covered by 1.5 seconds at the line. Well done, Andrew Jordan. His super smarts at Mini Miglia takes its first win of the season, and Aaron Smith first up alongside him to congratulate him. 2 seconds for Aaron today. That'll do wonders to his championship hopes. And Rupert Death takes third. I can already say that one of those three could well be the champion this year. Here comes the Mini Libre class leader, Craig Cox. Well done to him, brother of Darren Cox, who's just behind him, I think there, yes, the 66 car. So the Cox brothers finishing together, and Craig comes in to win the class, his first victory in the Mini Libre category. Nearly pipped Tony LeMay on the line there as well. See the bigger air filter on the front of that car, a more modified Mini. Well done indeed to the Dunlop Mini Miglia Championship. More mini racing later on. The last race of the day will be the Mini 7s. Already seen what they can do earlier on. Well done Andrew Jordan. Well done Craig Cox as well with his class victory, coming in 12th overall. Jordan taking the win by 0.3 of a second. Top four covered by less than a second. Rupert Death third, Jeff Smith fourth. Then Colin Peacock and Chris Morgan within a second and a half of the leader as well. Phil Bullen-Brown taking 7th ahead of Rob Howard. Ben Colburn, the pole sitter, dropping back to 9th, and James Cuthbertson rounding out the top 10 ahead of Tony LeMay. Then the Cox boys, Craig Cox taking the class win in 12th place. Darren and Mark Sims next. Hugh Turner second in the Libre category, and third completing their podium was Phil Harvey in 17th overall. Lost quite a few cars in that one. We saw Kane Astin crash out. Hope he's all right. Ashley Davies was a late retirement as well. We also lost Dan Lewis while he was seemingly set for victory in the Libre category. We lost Les Stanton as well. Kieran McDonald we saw go up in smoke. Peter Hills, Lewis Selby and Richard Colburn. Bad luck to them, but well done Andrew Jordan. Shortly we'll be able to hear from him in Parc Ferme.
Well, it's been a day full of drama, hasn't it? And that race certainly didn't disappoint either. It also wouldn't be a mini weekend if we didn't catch up with this man here as well, Andrew Jordan, taking the win there. I was just saying it wouldn't be a mini weekend if we didn't come and have a chat at some point. And of course we're chatting in very happy circumstances here, but only just. It was close, wasn't it?
It was close, yeah. I wasn't too happy with the car balance and the new car for this year. And in testing it's been really, really good, and we came here and I wasn't very happy with it yesterday or this morning, so we threw some big changes at it and it was just absolutely fantastic then. So Bahrain Hill, you'll never break the toe. You know, you could be a low quicker than everyone, you'll never get away. So yeah, kept me busy.
We've seen it with the minis, we've seen it with the Caterhams. It's so important around here, isn't it?
Yeah, and you've got I was quite lucky in a sense. There was a couple of yellow flags in the area, so it took away the big slipstream down the straight to Stowe. So then you could just play that to your advantage and stop it at Vale and fire it off. So it's always thinking, it keeps you thinking.
Oh, I like that, always thinking. Congratulations,
Thanks,
great way to end the weekend. Andrew Jordan picking up the win. Let's go have a little chat. We've got Aaron Smith here again. We saw Aaron, another cracker out there, wasn't it?
Oh, that was awesome. I mean, for a minute there I thought I was out of it. It was across the grass, across the gravel, collected it all back up, a couple of laps to sort myself out, and then before you know it I went back up into second and yeah, trying to chase down Andrew Jordan.
It's almost like the stuff of dreams, isn't it? I mean, you're going to get the win though, aren't you? At some point.
I will do, yeah, for sure. It's early days, you know, we've only done 2 races.
Exactly. Thanks, it's been a great sport, Aaron. Thanks for talking to us, really appreciate it. Let's just keep going down a little bit further. I'm conscious, of course, we do have another race coming up as well, but we do have Mr. Cox down here as well. Let's have a quick word. Well, we spoke yesterday, didn't we?
Yes,
but now we're chatting, and it's been a pretty good race for you, hasn't it?
It's been an absolutely fantastic weekend. Before this weekend, we didn't finish any racing. To come away with a second and then a win, absolutely chuffed to bits, and had an absolutely fantastic race with my brother there. So that's the first time in 20 odd years we've been on a track together in a competition, and that was just fantastic. No body contact, so we can still talk to each other over Christmas and
It's a long way to go to Christmas yet. I think there's a few rounds in between, but I'm sure it'll be all right.
That was fantastic. Yeah, just thanks to everybody who has helped throughout the years. Owen Fabrication, SMMC, my brother, my mum, and all my family. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers, appreciate it.
Great words. Thank you very much. Right, there's still 2 more races to go today, so I'm going to hand over to your commentator Dave Goddard to take you through the action.